here's my desk. It is messy, cluttered, and in need of a makeover. Today I'm going to use my 3D printer to bring it to the next level.
With only 5 prints from organization to technology.
Alright, let's get to it.
I made this first model because the shelves on my desk are super unorganized, and this design by Nitros is supposed to really help with that.
Okay, here we have it. It's done. Oh, that's so satisfying. Came off beautifully. It goes in here.
Alright, we've got cologne, gift cards, scissors, a pen that I made myself, although it might not work anymore. More pencils, more pens, a ruler if it'll fit, and some thumbtacks if they'll fit.
Time to organize.
Alright, now we have everything in here.
And thumbtacks, I'll probably just design a little. Then it'll slip right in.
Now it's time to rate the item. It costs $2.12, 84 grams to make, 2 hours and 42 minutes to print. Here's a time lapse. I would give it a rating of 9.5 out of 10. It was very functional and I will use it for years after this video. Alright, this one's pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted something that I could charge my watch on, so that's what came to this model. That was made by EB Engineering, once again on makerworld. So I just came out to my 3D print and it's totally messed up. As you can see, the top's not on it and it fell off my 3D printer.
Here's our watch and here's our cord. Bottom's got these rings. Yeah, it's pretty simple. There's some stringing. And I think that just design right there is great because that's where I messed up last time. And now it's got some shifting. I'm gonna insert this right through until we get all the way. Slide that in there. There we go. Now it's in there. It's in. Take this. And it's charging. Actually, it looks really good.
Okay, so this print took 1.4 hours. It was 10 grams of filament, $0.2, and I would give it an 8 out of 10 just because it failed the first time. Okay, so this 3D print was designed by me, yes, me, and it's designed to hold my phone as well as this little thing I made in my pottery class at school.
Here's the first prototype, and as you can see, it very easily falls over. Here's the modified design. Alright, yeah, and this definitely isn't falling over. As you can see, it has this base, which actually detached right here. And then it just has a wider thing, so you can actually see. The one problem with this is the supports did leave some messy lines, but that's okay. I tweaked the design, and this fits. It goes very straight, and there is quite a bit of room at the front, but overall it looks good and works. You can kind of angle it, but angling wise isn't great, but it is a good little stand back there.
So for this one, it cost me $1. It took an hour and 13 minutes to 3D print, and I'd give it a 5 out of 10 just because I think I can just make it better. So yeah. For this next print, I hopped onto Fusion 360 to design it. I made it for my Cork board to hang up my whiteboard. That way I can have reminders or easily grab it to do stuff on my desk.
Alright, it's done. Popped right off. Looks good. Let's bring it upstairs. Alright, so here we have it. Oh, that's low on 1.4.
To hang this up on the cork board, I just put a tack in each of these 4 holes, and that way it will stay up.
And I will be able to easily change and put reminders up on my cork board. One reminder is to subscribe.
I think this design turned out really great. It's very functional, but it's also pretty simple. It was 51 grams. It took 1 hour and 13 minutes to make. It cost me $1.28, and I would give it a 9 out of 10. The last item, and arguably the coolest item, is for whenever you're doing homework, writing something down, or just bored. This will supposedly make your music really loud on your phone, and it just amplifies the sound. I'm gonna take it upstairs. Sorry about the camera quality. I had to record on a different device. Overall, this print, I love the color, and the shape is pretty cool.
3 crazy cool fidgets.
Okay, so it definitely makes a difference.
I think this would be great while you're doing work at your desk or even at the beach. This was made by Izzo Design 74. It took 2.1 hours to make. It was 73 grams of filament, $1.46, and I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because the sound was a little less quality. And it's time for the big reveal. What was my favorite design? And I'm gonna have to go with the organizer. It was a 9.5 out of 10, and I just loved everything about it. Please check out my Maker World and subscribe if you liked the video. Later.